Hey, everybody, we are off and running. We're back at it here, kicking off a new week of racing this spring at Gulfstream Park. Jason Blewett joining you on this Thursday, May the 14th, 2020 edition of Thoroughbred Action from our clubhouse studios. We start a new week. We've got 10 races in the mix, cloudy overcast skies, fast main track, firm turf course with 4 turf races. And let's turn it on over following the weather and track conditions to Pete Aiello, who has the call of the first race, a 3-and-up filly and mare, 12,500 down to 10.5. Maiden claiming race. We're on the turf. Again, a quartet of grass races. Big Pete upstairs with the call of Thursday's opener.
Racing at Gulfstream. El Scorcho was last to get underway, but not by far. Down at the inside, Mariana's Queen away quickly to take the lead. On the outside, Donna Camille trying to work over. Josefa's between horses. Macha's along the rail. Tiny Turbo gets floated very wide on that first turn. Ron El Scorcho is held up in traffic. Funny Feathers just ahead of her at the rail in Silver Palms. The entire field separated by 7 lengths in the charge around the first turn. It's Josefa and Miguel Vasquez who now tug their way to the top and lead by a length and a half. Mariana's Queen is together with Signing Bonus second and third. On the far outside, that's Tiny Turbo, a 3-wide fourth. Donna Camille has worked to the rail, looking fine as wine is between horses. Then the team of Funny Feather, Macha nearest the rail, and El Scorcho 3-wide. The 2 at the back are Silver Palms and Bitcoin Queen. They go to the half-mile point. Josefa has the lead. She has them stacked and packed behind her. She leads by a length and a quarter. Mariana's Queen is second on the outside. Signing Bonus is now third. The first to take up mid-flight was Funny Feather out wide on the course, and El Scorcho also angles for some place to go. Meanwhile, Macha slides through inside, but that's no good as Donna Camille just backed up in her face. Through it all, Josefa kicks to a 4-length lead. El Scorcho has to cover ground, but she's in the clear and moving into second. Donna Camille is now third. Macha held up in traffic as they run to the top of the stretch. El Scorcho is under a full head of steam now and up to challenge and take over the lead from Josefa, who's back to second. Macha's loose. Funny Feather down the stand side. El Scorcho 2-1 and kicking clear. Macha's up into second. Josefa's back to third. Silver Palms, Funny Feather, and Donna Camille coming home for the wire. El Scorcho delivers on the class drop to win by 3. Macha was second. Close for third. Silver Palms or an inside rallying looking fine as wine. Then Funny Feather, 136 and 2. And they're off. Blowing the start was Cloud Break. Winning the break was Day Out of the Office and Danny Hill. They're the first 2 to get underway. Splitting horses, that's Dancing in Fire. Acting Lucky is 4-wide, 5-wide, and Rock with Robin. Go Jojo Go is now second last, and the trailer is Cloud Break. They speed around the far turn. Day Out of the Office and Dylan Davis hold rail position and the lead. In the 2-path, Acting Lucky is second, losing ground to the leader at this stage. Out 3-wide, Rock with Robin, driven and not gaining at all. 5/16 from home. Day Out of the Office has this to throw away. Moves to a length and a half advantage. Acting Lucky tries to get after a second. Rock with Robin is now third. Go Jojo Go fourth. Less than a quarter of a mile from home. Day Out of the Office turns for home on top by 2.5. Acting Lucky very green, shifting ground while second. Danny Hill's at the inside third, but as they come home for the wire, it's a leader for Dylan Davis and Tim Ham. It's Day Out of the Office in front. Day Out of the Office by 3 in the end. Acting Lucky second. Unseating the rider was Go Jojo Go as Danny Hill completes the try.
No medication, no problem. Run happy, standing at Claiborne Farm.
And they're off. Bahamian Prince, one of the first to break the line. Here's Sea Lover, and the two favorites get away first and second. Our time driving through at the rail with Freddie Soto. Beaten for speed today is By Chance. Grand Ombre shuffles back just a touch, as still up the top flight is Dio Forte. Out the back door early are Cozy My Boy and Flash Pass. Half a mile from the finish, Sea Lover has the lead a length and a quarter. Bahamian Prince is trying to get over. He's now in the two-path second. Freddie Soto is back to third. Our time is there fourth. Dio Forte, pink colors on the outside. Held up in traffic is Cozy My Boy, wide on the course in Grand Ombre. Backpedaling is By Chance, and the trailer is still Flash Pass with a quarter of a mile left to go. Here's the matchup. Sea Lover on the inside, Bahamian Prince on the outside. The two favorites a quarter of a mile from home and well clear of the others. Now there's an eighth of a mile to go. Sea Lover digging in gamely on the inside under Victor LeBron. Saya's trying to press pass with Bahamian Prince. Bahamian Prince and Sea Lover. Sea Lover's up to the task. Bahamian Prince was second, well clear of a closing Cozy My Boy, who's in a picture with Dio Forte for third in 55-1. And they're off. Excellent beginning for USS Colton, who's ridden for the early lead, and he'll get it over Longshot East Coast away in second. Captain Duke on the outside now third. Two better than Jack L. Barbaro, who's down inside. Tiger's back beaten for speed, while last passed by sudden capture between as USS Colton parlays a sharp start to the lead. USS Colton at the half-mile grounds leads by 3 parts of a length. Captain Duke tries to get on terms well second. Up between horses, East Coast is now third, wide on the course in Tiger's back. He's had a rough run of it down inside Jack L. Barbaro, and ridden between is sudden capture. He's not gaining, and Captain Duke is on to challenge. 5/16 from home, Captain Duke on the outside. USS Colton put to pressure, but he is responding and right back at him. 3 back to Jack L. Barbaro, who's clearly third. The rest are struggling with a quarter of a mile left to go. On the outside, it's the Duke, the Captain Duke, to take a narrow lead. USS Colton tried to hang with him, but he's just back to second and not good enough. Jack L. Barbaro tries to rally for a slice. Final 16th of a mile, and Captain Duke putting the finishing touches on a nice effort. He's 3 in front. USS Colton is clearly second. The battle is for third. Captain Duke is in front. USS Colton second. Jack L. Barbaro is clear third from East Coast fourth. 112 flat. And they're off. Good start for Dizzy Gillespie in 5th title from inside gates. Up to challenges Stonehands. Charlie the Greek is allowed to find his feet on the center of the racetrack, as put into play early is Solar Warming. Beaten for speed pretty badly is Kriya's Brooklyn Law, a long way behind his stablemate Dizzy Gillespie. Dizzy Gillespie out of the chute with a lead of only a neck. Pressure is in the form of Charlie the Greek and Stonehands between horses. Gap of 3 to Solar Warming, who was ridden out of there but outsprinted to 4th. Outside in 5th is 5th title, and the trailer a long way. Kriya's Brooklyn Law, but the pace is robust as they complete the opening quarter. No way that opening quarter's correct. It goes down with Dizzy Gillespie in front to half a length. Stonehands is second. Charlie the Greek on the outside. 3 wide, while third. These 3 doing each other no favors at the half-mile grounds. They're 3 better than 5th title, who's a tripped out 4th. That's all for Solar Warming, and Kriya's Brooklyn Law has pace ahead of him and tries to mount a charge. Better than 9 lengths off the lead as they round the far turn. 5th title's making a move, and he's moving right now. The rail is open, and here he comes through for Barrios. 5th title onto the top. Dizzy Gillespie is back to second. Stonehands is now third. Back to fourth and wide is Charlie the Greek. Then Kriya's Brooklyn Law with a quarter of a mile left to go. Fifth Title has blown this wide open. He comes off the turn on a 5-length lead now. Kriya's Brooklyn Law going to try to rally into second, but Fifth Title still well clear out here with less than an eighth of a mile to go. Kriya's Brooklyn Law from way back is up into second. Dizzy Gillespie fighting for third, but Fifth Title won it around the far turn. 6-1 on Fifth Title. He's in front. Second is Kriya's Brooklyn Law. Third, Dizzy Gillespie. Then Stonehand in the fifth. And they're off. Magic Flute away quickly alongside Starship Malamar, moving up on the outside, and Pachanga trying to work over is this big favorite Fresco, very wide on the course. Irad has now taken strong hold of her while trying to angle over. Pseudonym was also going to try to avoid being caught very wide, but she is at least 6 deep in the charge around the first turn. With the advantage, it's Nuda the Gray tugging as they're really going slow here. That's making things difficult for the mid-flight runners, fighting the rider hard on the outside with Pseudonym. The art of compromise was keen between horses as the opening quarter just 24 seconds flat as they roll into the backstretch. Magic Flute is the leader. Nuda is second. Tis Legal on the outside is now third at the rail, and Pachanga from fourth. The big favorite, Fresco, is racing up 3 wide on the outside with the art of compromise between horses. Very wide trip so far for Pseudonym at the rail, Starship Malamar. From between horses, it's My Sweet Wife. Then it's the team of Thankful and So Darn Hot. And then the early trailer is Long Pants Required. The opening half mile was a dawdle here, 49-2, inside half a mile from the finish. Magic Flute is tackled outside by Nuda, who's now gone to put a neck on top. Tis Legal is now third. Fresco having to cover ground on both turns, but she's in range, only 3 lengths behind. At the inside, and Pachanga trying to run home from the back. Long Pants Required. Kick started 5 wide by Victor LeBron. Sliding through between with no place to go was Pachanga. So Darn Hot tried to follow her. Many chances here as they turn for home. Nuda got a soft half mile and is tackled now by the favorite Fresco. In between horses and Tis Legal. Down the center, Long Pants Required continues to charge. So Darn Hot is there with Pachanga. Who do you like here? They're across the course. With the lead, it's Tis Legal at the inside, Pachanga. And Pachanga comes through to win it at 25-1. Pachanga beats another bomb in Tis Legal in 142-2. And they're off. Good start out wide for Valid Quest. Beyond Gone hits the ground running, splitting horses. Here's Money Ride. Flaming Hot makes it a party. Away in fifth is Unprecedented. Maserati Man is second last while nearest the inside, and the trailer is Ain't Wasting Time. The speed is on as Money Ride kicks to a length advantage over the trio of Beyond Gone, Valid Quest, and Flaming Hot. Then it's Unprecedented. Maserati Man, no place to go, has to be patient down toward the inside. And still at the back is Ain't Wasting Time. The opening quarter was 22-3. There's 3 furlongs left to go. Here's Valid Quest on a rebid after Money Ride. They're in lockstep. 2 better than a ridden Beyond Gone. Dropping back Flaming Hot, getting started while wide as Maserati Man. He passes Unprecedented, and 8 Wasted Time has been last throughout, and there's a quarter of a mile from the finish. Money Ride on the inside, Valid Quest on the outside. They float off the the corner, well clear of Maserati Man, who's an on-running third. There's now an eighth of a mile to go. Valid Quest, Money Ride, but Maserati Man is kicking it into high gear, and here he comes now. Maserati Man down the center for Miguel Vasquez, moving clear. Money Ride is second best to Maserati Man, who's a 6-5 winner. Money Ride was second, Valid Quest was third in 1:10 and 4. And they're off. A clean and level beginning. Soon after the start, a Leonel Reyes rides Fast Venezuela for a clear advantage, and he gets one too, opening two in a hurry over Midnight Gem and Joplin, who are away second and third. Blessed Beast nearest the inside is now fourth, followed by Don't Get Cozy. Then Grand Brandy and Chit Chat Girl, and the early trailer is Magic Girl. As they head to the half-mile point, Fast Venezuela, making no secret on her tactics. She'll go as fast as she can for as far as she can, and she completes a quarter in 23 seconds. Four across the track for second, nearest the inside, Blessed Beast. Two wide, Don't Get Cozy. Three wide, Joplin. Four wide is Midnight Gem. Down at the inside, and Chit Chat Girl, a neck better than Grand Brandy, and Magic Girl's at the back. Around the far turn they go, 5/16 from home. Fast Venezuela leads by 3.5. Don't Get Cozy trying to take up the slack second. Blessed Beast is back to third. Chit Chat Girl with an inside lane rallies to take fourth through a 46 1/2 mile. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Off the turn and the stretch drive. Don't Get Cozy has 2 lengths to raise on Fast Venezuela, and she starts to raise it. Here comes Don't Get Cozy on the outside, now up to take the lead. Fast Venezuela's back to second, trying to hold that spot from Blessed Beast. Then Chit Chat Girl. Don't Get Cozy wins, and wins going away. Blessed Beast gets up for second. Fast Venezuela was third, and Chit Chat Girl finished fourth in 1:18 and 1. And they're off. She's second in the two path. Ground on her inside. Race. And a quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch. And they're off. Last in, first out, Gray Owl gets the first call, but Violent Times is on the go, and these two hook up and work a length better than Day by Day. In the three path is Aerosol, tapping on the brakes was Bronx Beauty, and Pacific Gale gets started on the outside. So as they race to the half-mile point, it's Violent Times and Jaramillo on top 3 parts of length. Gray Owl is there second. Day by Day is at the rail. 3 wide in Pacific Gale. Aerosol's between horses, and the trailer is Bronx Beauty. The opening quarter was 22 and 3 as they round the far turn. 3 furlongs left to run with Violent Times in front by a neck. 4 wide Pacific Gale, 3 wide Aerosol. In the 2 lane is Gray Owl just behind the speed. Day by Day, asked to quicken by Rajiv Mirage, needs some place to work, and 3 to the trailer, Bronx Beauty. There's a quarter of a mile left to go, and Violent Times comes away with the lead. Aerosol looming up us alongside now second. Day by Day going to try to split that duo with an eighth of a mile still to go. Bronx Beauty is at the rail and charging late. Final eighth of a mile, Aerosol and Miguel Vasquez up for a narrow lead. Violent Times is back to second. Day by Day on her outside. Then it's Bronx Beauty, but at 5-1, Aerosol will win it by 2 in the end. Day by Day second, Violent Times third. Bronx Beauty finished fourth in 1:10 and 1. quarters away. Beautiful start for Cookie Cove from down toward the inside, and she's in front half a length early from Mama Longlegs, who moves to take second. Caffeine Rush is together with Mohana Queen, and splitting horses is Espiritu de Luna. She's on to third. Mid-flight is the Velvet Beast, then back to Platinum Sense at the rail New York Commander, out wide and Dash. Half length to the inside and Pass a Time, splitting horses Six-String Kiss at Jazada's at the back. Around the forward turn they go, 22-3 the opening quarter. Well within the scope of Cookie Cove, who is the target. Second, Mama Longlegs on the outside of Spiritu de Luna has to cover ground. Mohana Queen is down toward the rail. Nothing running on from the back as they're at the top of the stretch. Cookie Cove is now opened a 4-length lead. Espiritu de Luna down the center. Caffeine Rush is on late toward the inside in Mohana Queen. New York Commander for a slice. Final 16th of a mile. It's the favorite Cookie Cove who's clear to the finish. Cookie Cove and Irad to win by 3 in the end. Caffeine Rush was second. Platinum Sense got third. New York Commanders in a picture for fourth with Dash and Espiritu de Luna.
All right, that'll do it, everybody. Another 10-race Thursday in the books. We're back at it here tomorrow afternoon. An 11-race Friday card that would normally, in an alternate universe, I guess you could say, be Preakness Eve and Black-Eyed Susan Day. All is not lost, though. Big fields, lots of opportunity at Gulfstream Park, and an outstanding 9th race feature in the $75,000 Hollywood Wildcat Stakes. We'll see you then tomorrow here on Thoroughbred Action.